What up guys, how's the day? This video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna do 3 days of thrifting condensed into this video. I'm gonna do like a little running tally of the resale value of everything that I find and pick up. So it's gonna be a little bit longer than normal, but today's day one, it's Tuesday. So I'm gonna go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's get into it. First, I gotta go grab my ice green tea. I probably spend $300 to $400 a month on coffee and tea. But the way I look at it, I could save a couple $100 and not go and not enjoy myself, or I could just make a couple $100 more. And that's what I do. So got my coffee and tea, or not my coffee. I got my tea. I'll probably get a coffee later, midday. And then I'm gonna go ship a couple items real quick before I head to the first thrift store. I'm here, but they're not quite open yet. So I got a little bit of time to just chill in my car. One of the items that I shipped out is this brand Park. I've had it listed for about a month and someone sent me an offer for $60. So I let it go for a little bit cheaper than I probably could have got if I was a little more patient. But sometimes accept it, sell it, move on, find something different. I still made a pretty good profit on it. So, but definitely a brand that you want to stay on the lookout for if you do come across it.
A few people, actually.
The guy that likes buffalo.
Oh, yeah, that's...
3 items here. Got the vintage Anchor Blue baggie. Good black color. These should be at least $40. You could throw these on eBay if you wanted, but for me, I'll just take them out to the shops. This isn't anything crazy, just like a vintage San Antonio embroidered tee, Toltecs. These ones are kind of like, maybe they sell, maybe they don't sell. But spring, summer t-shirts sell pretty good. And so you gotta have a bunch of these random ones out because you never know. There could be someone from San Antonio or maybe they really like that city. And so, but this is like maybe 15 to 16 bucks, nothing crazy. And then just a pair of Levi's jean shorts. Good time of year for these. These will go out to the shop for like 25 bucks. So nothing super crazy though. I do like the Anchor Blue baggy jeans. Alrighty, we'll head off to the next. I'm at my next stop, but I forgot at this Goodwill today it's half off women's clothes. So there's probably gonna be a lot of ladies here today, which kind of sucks because then it gets too crowded. But so I might not hang out too long at this one, but we'll see what happens. Starting off at this one, grab this vintage Harvard Law 90s one sweatshirt. This will probably sell for about 40 bucks. This will go to the shops. So that one's a good pickup. Another vintage sweatshirt, Harvard Defenders. It's like I think it's like a low income law firm or something like that. Reasonable doubt at a reasonable price. Probably like 30 bucks for this one. Another good shop piece. Vintage Cannon Beach, Oregon sweatshirt. Another 30 bucks for that one. This isn't anything crazy or super old, but it's kind of like a cool Coca-Cola work shirt. So maybe like 18, 20 bucks at the shop. Vintage Bemidji. Nothing crazy. It's just like a camo. Move out of the way. I think someone's coming behind me. Just like a camo button up. It is kind of out of season because it's wool. It's spring right now. But I still think I can get at least 30 bucks for it. So, and I am low on long sleeve button ups at the shop. So I'll throw that out there. This one is a 2002 Tommy Hilfiger long sleeve polo shirt. Not really my style per se that I throw at the shops, but since I'm low on the long sleeves, I'm gonna put this one out there. Probably like 20 to 25 bucks, and I'll show you. You can tell on these Tommy Hilfigers. 602, so June 2002. So that is 24 years old. And then good old leather jackets that always do good for me in the fall and winter time. So this will go into storage until the season permits. So yeah, nothing to write home about, but some good pickups, and now I'll head off to the next. All right, let's keep it moving. Just 2 items here, but one really good one. The Roback. Easy sell, amazing sell-through rate. Should get at least 50 to 60 on this one. And then I'm also gonna grab this Hooters tee. That'll go out into the shops for the low 20s. So yeah, just on 2 items, but this is an easy sell, guarantee sell. I'll list that tonight or tomorrow or whatever, and it'll sell super fast. So grab those, and now I'll head to the next stop. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Not much here, just grabbing 2 items for the shops. This is like a geez, if I can get it. This one's just like a 2000s long sleeve thermal shirt. Got a good design though. These are pretty easy sells at the shops, probably around 25 bucks for that one. And then a vintage Union Bay button-up shirt, nothing crazy. This is probably in the low 20s as well, but still, something is better than nothing. So I guess we'll head off to the next. Hopefully we can get a really good pick at one of these stores today. This stop was a bust. They did have these 2 racks over here, but they were already picked through. Either they were picked through or there was nothing on them. So I'm not gonna wait around for anything else. I'm gonna just head off to another stop. So it is what it is. Kind of a slow day so far today, but at least we're still getting some stuff. I do need to go to the shops today, at least try to, and drop some stuff off. So I'm gonna go get lunch real quick. There's a Panda Express over here, so I'm gonna go mow that down, and then I think I'll have enough time to hit one more stop before I head off to the shops. Back at it. This is gonna be my last thrift stop for today before I head off to the shops and drop some stuff off. Another strikeout at this location. So it kind of didn't end up being that great of a day, but it is what it is. And remember, this is going to be a 3-day video, so hopefully the next couple days can be better. As for now, I'm going to go home and tag some items and get them taken out to a few of the shops. Quick coffee pit stop. Afternoon coffee, coconut cream cold brew, money. So I'll get my energy going, and I'll finish off what I need to do today. Just got done stalking at this location. I didn't have enough time to hit the last one, so I'll go ahead and do that tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but it's what it is. But check out some of these cool things I put out. Coach bags I put out the other day. This anchor blue tee is sick, Y2K style. That should move pretty easily. 90s Quicksilver. This one's sick too, pocket tee. Harley Davidson t-shirt. Cool Utah, local joint. This one's sick. This is right on brand, right style, no boundaries. This will sell pretty easy. Camden, Maine. That one's sick. What else did I put out? I kind of forgot already. Button-ups, just good stripe button-up. This stuff's sell pretty decent. A couple other button-ups I put out. This crazy one right here. Crazy elephant print. Yeah, so a few things. Put out a bunch more belts. Put out these Converse Golf Wang shoes. Added a few more pants. These anchor blue, where are they at? These ones are sick. These anchor blue ones. These will sell pretty easy. Carpenter ones. So yeah, not too bad. So yeah, I'll go hit up the other shops, or the other shop tomorrow, and I'll be back at it thrifting tomorrow morning, bright and early. Day 2. Starting the day off with coffee this morning. Iced Vietnamese coffee, to be particular. I also got me a piece of carrot cake. Look how good that shit looks. This place is awesome. Good carrot cake, good coffee, and now we're gonna go find some good stuff. Just one thing here so far. Vintage 90s champion Karl Malone jersey, Utah Jazz. I'm thinking around 40 bucks for this one. And I hear a shoe cart coming, I think. Yep. So we'll see if there's anything. Got the crowd of people following it. Did good on that shoe cart. 4 pairs of boots. These crazy looking pink ones are El Dantes, which I think these are like a couple $100 boots. Not 100% because it's not my wheelhouse necessarily, but, and then these are some Corrals. I can't remember what the blue ones are. Those are good. And then some white ones are just dingoes, but probably around 300 bucks resale value on the boots at least. So this is a good way to end this stop. That was a good way to start out day 2. I thought I was only gonna get that jersey, and then that shoe cart came out right before I left. The blue ones are old gringos. The black ones were Corral. The white ones were anything crazy. The white one, I already forgot that one. The white ones were the cheaper ones, maybe like 40 bucks. And then the pink ones were El Dante. I'm thinking, initially I was thinking like around 300 bucks. I'm thinking probably closer to 400 bucks resale value on the boots, and then 40 bucks resale value on the jersey. So shit, good start so far, and we'll keep it moving. Only 2 items here. Both of these will just go to the shops. This one's good though. Good local one, Utah Jazz 90s tee. This one will go out for like 25 to 30 range. And then just a pair of black shorts. These will go to the shops for around 25 bucks. Good time of year for these. That is it here. So I think now I'll just head off to another one. Next one. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. This ended up being a chill little stop. Got the Patagonia Chinchilla snap tee. I'm thinking around 40 bucks because this is out of season. This one is the Ralph Lauren Denim Supply. This one's good for the shop. Probably in the 30 to 40 range for this one. Kind of low on denim jackets there, so this should be good. Got the 90s Denver Broncos sweatshirt. Logo Athletic. Around 30 for this one. Good little Sturgis tee. Good graphic, not super old, 2010, but still should be in the 20 to 25 range. One of the shops. Vintage Utah Jazz tee. Another 20 something. And then a little local one, Ogden, Pioneer Days, got a cool graphic. Nothing crazy on this one, maybe like 19, 20 bucks. But yeah, not too bad. A few good little things, nothing super crazy here, but it all adds up, and we'll keep it moving and head off to the next stop. Pretty slim pickings at this one, but I did find this 90s pair of Levi's 501s. These I'll put out at the shop in the 30 to 40 range, probably like 35 bucks or something like that. So better than nothing. I'm gonna get some lunch right now, and then I'll head out to the next thrift store after lunch. Other slim pickings at this one. It's a good thing I got those boots at the first stop, or today would be pretty shitty. But I'm just gonna grab these 2 belts in the cart for the shop that I'll price around 15 bucks a pop. So I think I'm done for this one, and I'm gonna at least hit one more. I hardly ever go to the same thrift store in one day, but I'm back at the one I hit this morning just in case there's some more good boots that have come out. And even if they have come out, they're probably already picked over by now, but you never know. It was on my way back down, so I'm gonna pop in here real quick and see if we can find anything. Look at that. Got a few things. These are some Fry boots. I think they're called Jenny booties, I think is the style. They got the zip sides. These should be good for at least 40 bucks. I can throw these at the shop. How much are they? 8 bucks, that's good. Now these vintage satin jackets, I always think are super cool. They don't really sell that much at the shops, but got like a cool little vintage, looks like line dancing or something. So I'll snag this, and honestly I'll probably just throw this out for like 25 bucks. 6 bucks, so not too bad. And then this Towncraft sweater, this style's good. I'll still sell sweaters throughout the summer here and there, but even if it doesn't, I can put it in a tote in my storage until the fall rolls around. So this would be good for about 30 bucks. I might stay for a sec, or I might just head to somewhere else, and I got a little bit of time, so I might hit one more today. All right, this is gonna be my last stop, because I do still need to go to the shop that I didn't go to yesterday and drop a few things off. So we'll go see if we can find something. Never know. Just grabbing one thing here. Just a pair of 90s vintage Wranglers. These don't go for super crazy at the shops, maybe like 25 bucks. So that's it for thrifting today. And I'm gonna go head to the shop and drop some stuff off. All right, I put a few things out, nothing super crazy, but these are my 4 racks over on this side. Sweaters, sweatshirts, short sleeve button ups, throw out a bunch of Hawaiian shirts. They kind of
They don't move super fast, but I always like to have a few out this time of year. A bunch of shorts, some pants, t-shirts, button-ups, a few jackets in the back. And then she lets us put out, like, I got a bunch of vinyls here, a bunch of odds and ends. I throw out comic books, just random stuff, some decor things, like these cool little cups right here. So yeah, not too bad. Got a lot of cool stuff in here though. It's cool long sleeves, Broncos, pen, Red Sox, good tees in here, local joint. This one was sick that I put out the other day. Gotcha. Vintage soccer tee, Royals. Yeah, so not too bad. So I'm pretty much done for the day with this stuff. And then I'll be back out thrifting for our third day tomorrow morning.
What up, guys? It is day 3 of our thrift video. Heading back out there, seeing if we can find some good stuff. Keep adding to our haul from the last 2 days. The first day kind of sucked. The second day was decent, mostly because of the boots. So we'll see what happens today. We'll see if we can get some good stuff. But first, gotta stay caffeinated. I think I'm gonna get me a breakfast burrito too, because I usually don't eat breakfast, but I'm thinking I'm feeling it today. Let's rock and roll.
Alrighty, first stop. I'm just grabbing 3 pairs of pants here. These are some 90s Levi's 501s. The downside is they're a 40 waist, which this side kind of sits a little bit longer, takes a little bit more to move. But one of the shops I'm in has some space for these bigger sizes, like we're kind of low on them. So I'm gonna snag these for there, throw those out for probably like 30 something. I'm gonna grab this pair of vintage Levi's. They're 505s corduroy. These will throw out in probably the 30 buck range as well. And then these are cool. These are vintage. They have a really cool look. Good straight leg. They are made in USA. There's a tag in here somewhere right here, made in USA. But there's like no brand or anything. Jeez, if I can get it. Right there. Anyways, I think these will move for me. 30 buck range. So just 3 items, probably about 30 bucks a pop on these. And I think that's about it here. So we'll head to the next. Second stop. Let's go down this aisle. I'm grabbing 4 things here. This one's not vintage or anything. It's a Levi's denim jacket, the Levi's Premium. It's the biggie. They're like retro remakes. Pinstripe jacket. I'm thinking I can still price this at about 40 bucks. So I'll snag that for eBay. Vintage Utah Jazz tee on the Gear for Sports tag. This one will probably price at like 23 or 24 bucks. We got the 90s bike tag Atlanta Braves sweatshirt. Price this around 30. And this is a vintage pair of Rustler jeans, which Rustler I don't usually grab, but I like the fade on this. I like the way it looks. So I think I can get around 30 bucks for these, 29 and 30 bucks at the shop. So nothing super crazy, but we'll take it. And now head off to the next one. All right, at my third stop here, got 4 things here. It's a good jacket. The brand Cool. The tag. I think this is the Cool Collusion jacket, and I'm thinking I can price this at about 50 bucks. So this should be pretty good. It's $10.49. This style works really good for me at the shops. It's the Anarchic, I think is how you pronounce it, by the brand Tuck. Weird lighting. Anyways, these should sell pretty decent for me, probably around 45. And then we got a vintage pair of Union Bay shorts. Shorts are moving good right now. These will go out for about 25, 26 bucks. And a pair of Levi's 569s. These I'm going to take, these are like early 2000s. These I'll take to the shop and put them out in the 30 buck range. So yeah. Three items for the shops, 1 item for eBay. I always try to find an aisle where nobody's in, and no matter what, within seconds, I feel like someone comes right behind, and then I'm just always in the way. But got that done. Now I'm gonna head off to the next shop. Next up, keep rocking and rolling. Just a few mids here. I wish this one was real. It's Burberry, but looks fake as fuck. It's got the shoddy tag. Stitching's crap. Material feels crappy. Feels cheap. That sucks. Most of the time, all those higher end ones are fake anyways. This one's cool though. A little vintage Arizona Hawaiian shirt. It's got a good look to it. I'll throw this out at the shop for like 24 bucks. This one's like a bicycle shop in Moab that started in 1991. Poison Spider. It's got a cool look to it though. It's got like the natural thrashing, natural wear on it, which people like. As long as it doesn't have any like weird grease stains, like these random holes like here don't really matter. I could still probably get 17, 18 bucks for this at the shop. Same thing with this one. This is a 2006 Cardinals one. Same kind of thing where there's some wear on it, some little holes and stuff, but honestly, people don't really care that much. That kind of gives a different look to it, and it'll still sell for probably like 16, 18 bucks. And I'm also gonna grab this vintage pair of Lee pants, Lee jeans. These will go out for like maybe 28, 29 bucks. And that's it. So yeah, just 4 mids here. We'll go throw back this little fakie, then I'll head off to the next. No home runs yet today. We're just trucking away with the mids. But that's okay. It's a good part of the income, a good part of the business is just the items that go anywhere from like 15, 16 bucks up to 40 bucks. That's honestly probably 70, 80% of the sales come from the lower to mid priced items. But we'll see if we can get a home run today. Still got 2 more shops to go. Got a few things over here to start out. We got the vintage Fry boots. I was looking them up and they were saying that when it has the stamped Fry right there, that they're like late 70s ones. I'm not 100%, but I guess then it says you could measure the sole to see the size too, but there's no measuring tape over here anywhere. So, but I'm thinking these, if they are correct, late 70s, maybe early 80s ones, I'm thinking I can get at least 60 bucks for those. So these are a good pickup. Wait, how much are they? I didn't even look at that. 10 bucks, good. This is kind of cool. Vintage Quicksilver. It's a kid's denim jacket. And we do have a rack at one of the shops with kids stuff, so I can throw this out there for like 25 bucks. A couple vintage hats. Salt Lake 2002. Good local one. This will go out for like 15. The vintage Marlboro Adventure team. This will go out for probably like 20 bucks. This one's kind of cool. This one's kind of cool too. Tennessee Looney Tunes one, dead stock. Probably about 20 bucks for this one too. So not too bad with the Fry boots. Now I'll head off to the next. They ended up bringing another cart before I left, so I had to hang out for a sec. I'm grabbing these Y2K bullhead pants. They're kind of like Jinko style, but cheaper than Jinkos. But I still think I can get like 50 bucks for these. So I'm glad that rack came out. And then I got this pair of, how's it going?
Doing good. Crocs are making me nauseous.
This pair of Luckies, probably around 30 bucks for these. Shop. These weren't anything crazy. This brand, like Urban Pipeline, I think was started by Kohl's like in the early 2000s as like a line that they did. So they're nothing crazy, but they have the right look, super baggy. So I still think I can sell these maybe for like 25 bucks. So I'll throw those at the shop. Maybe they will sell, maybe they won't. This isn't anything crazy, it's just Members Mark, probably like 2010 or something like that. But I still think these will move because the jean shorts are in right now. And I'm thinking I can get like 25 bucks for those. Sorry, I had to move because people, they come up and they think that they're gonna like look at the stuff behind here, but then they never buy it. They like look at whatever I'm sitting next to and then they just leave it. Oh well. Same with this one. This is like a cheap department store type brand, but it has the right style, the right look. So I'll snag these and throw them out for like 25 bucks. And then some Levi's 505s, jean shorts, another 25. So yeah, a couple things that are like maybe they'll sell, maybe they won't, but definitely these, once I get back to them. Definitely these bullhead ones will sell for sure. I got just enough time to do a quick look in here. Production stops here at 3:30 and it's about 3 o'clock. So I got 20 or 30 minutes to see if we can end it on a high note. Home run thrift stop to cap off the day and to cap off the 3-day thrifting video that we're doing right now. Check it out. Started off, we got this banger, the Mambo Loud shirts. All of these shirts go for over $100. I learned about this like 4 years ago and I totally forgot about it, back of my mind. And then when I saw that tag, I knew, I was like, this is a fucking banger. Sorry for my language. Sick graphic all around. There's 3 sold comps that I saw online that are anywhere from like the $300 range. There are a few that offers were accepted on them, so they could have gone down to like 2 or 170 or 180. But either way, I was stoked to find this and thinking like, yeah, dude, I found a banger and ended my day good. But then I go over to the women's boots and I got all these goddamn boots. They're all like 20 bucks each, but that's fine because I'll make some good money on these. These ones right here are the Charlie Horse boots. These are probably in the $150 to $200 range resell right here. So those are bangers. So you gotta find somewhere to put these. So I'm not putting them all over. Where's those other ones that were worth a lot? Oh, right here. The old Gringos. Another pair that's probably around the $150 to $200 range. These are really good. Let's show you the tag. I know I'm filming this with one hand, so it's kind of hard to look. Old Gringo. These are good too. So those are the 2 best. The old Gringos and the Charlie Horse. Then we also got these cool ones. These like orange and black ones. Man, I'm a mess. Yeah, these are good. On boots, they're pretty good at the shop, especially if they're like cool designs. These are Sonoma, I think. It's not like a crazy brand, but they're cool enough design that they'll move. These Ariat tall boots. I can't remember what these were when I looked up the price, but I'll still be able to make some money on them. These ones are just some Harley Davidson heels. So those are going to the shop, probably in the 40 to 50 range on those ones. These ones, really cool color. Blue, what were these? Oh, these were Dingoes. I'm not sure the price on these either. Minimum 50 bucks though, because they're good color. And one more pair of boots. Good black ones. Do need a little bit of cleaning up on them. What's the brand on these ones? I don't remember. I don't think it was anything crazy, but either way, these I can make some money on too. So, but yeah, just with those old Gringos and then those Charlie Horse ones, I mean, I'm looking at like $300 to $400 just off those 2 pairs, plus all the other boots. I mean, let's just do a conservative $400 resale value on the boots just to play it safe, and then a minimum $100 on this one to play it safe. So $500 minimum resale value on this last stop. And I would say that is a great way to end this 3-day thrift video. And I'm not playing too. This actually was my last stop of the 3-day video. Usually like people will pretend and say, oh, I got this last haul. This was my last pick. Stay to the end. This is legit the end. So I'm super stoked.
All right. Great way to end the 3-day thrift video where the last stop is actually the best stop. That's crazy. I don't have the running total in my mind, but it'll be on the screen, the resale value of everything from the 3 days. I'm pretty sure it's over 2,000 bucks resale value. So pretty productive 3 days. As far as today goes, I still got to go to one of the shops, got to go drop some packages off, got to list some things tonight. So the day is not over, but as far as the picking goes, solid 3 days. And as always, we'll be back at it tomorrow.